How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 19 Survival Series. And look how beautiful this farm is. So our soybeans are growing pretty well. Well fertilized, and it's got everything that it needs, and it's being weeded. So that crop hopefully is going to be a pretty good yield. So at the moment, all we really have to do is wait. So I thought what we can do is start planning ahead. Things like that. That needs to be fixed. But obviously that takes money. But what I'm thinking is let's jump into the little gator. And I want to have a drive around and see. Obviously this field is going to remain, well, exactly here. Probably for a very long time. But sooner or later, we are going to have to create some more fields. And I think we do have the equipment to deal with more than this. I wouldn't say we could do a lot more, but we can definitely do more than what we have got available here at the moment. This is a good start, but we're definitely going to need a little bit more. So, one option is around here, and we've actually still got these logs. We might actually get those sold today. That'll be interesting. But what I'm thinking is we could do something here in this area where I'm driving right now. But it's not a big area, and there's roads and there's rocks, and I don't know. It's going to take a lot away of the scenery. So I'm thinking maybe let's leave that as is for now. But if we drive further down this way, I'm thinking this could be a different story. So sort of from where the dam ends, kind of from where I am now. There's a lot of trees that'll need to be taken down in here. But this is beautiful. It is flat. It is open. There's only a couple of trees. There's no rocks or anything. And everywhere I'm driving right now next to this road, this can all be a field. I have to take these trees out. Well, we could even leave them just for the sake of it and just go sort of around them. And all the way down here. So basically where I'm driving now would kind of be the headland. All the way down this road. Even that side, that could be a good field as well. And maybe where it starts to come up the hill, we will bring the field in this way. I don't really want to mess with these trees because these trees are beautiful, and you can see they're very old trees. But we could come around this area, sort of bring the field down this way. And I mean, that would be a pretty substantial field. I mean, I think that would be quite a lot for our current equipment to handle. And sort of bring it straight down to back to the road over here. And then leave all of that sort of untouched. So that is one option. And then obviously across the road here, as we saw, there's a nice big area as well, which can be used as arable fields. So this bit over here, this is a pretty big piece of land, and there's not a lot of trees. There's only like this one and a couple of them over there. We won't go into like this forestry area. We can't anyway because there's a road, so that's good. But this could be a substantial size field as well. So again, I don't want to go too big. I don't want to bite off more than we can chew, because, you know, then it's going to become a problem. We don't have massive equipment, and we've also got a very tiny harvester, so it will keep us busy. And also we don't have a lot of silo space, and to be honest, I'm not even 100% sure the silo space that we've got is usable at this stage. So we will have to, every time we've got a full grain cart, we will have to run it to the selling point. So it is going to be time consuming. We can't just run it back to the farm every time, because we'll run out of space pretty damn quickly. But yeah, so that is an option. Well, actually two options down there. The other option, that I thought about is over this side. Like this I don't want to touch because it's a nice little hill with some trees and stuff, and it just looks nice. So I want to keep the place looking good. Over on the left hand side here, there's quite a lot of space down here as well. But don't want to mess around with that really right now. But over here, this is a possibility. So if you look at this, this is a big open area as well. That we can, I mean, this is a lot of land. And again, not a lot of trees around, so it'll be fairly easy to clean up. And this we can almost make as big as we want. This could be a big field. I mean, this is almost too big. I think this is probably a piece of land that we'll keep for a later stage. Can we sell, what is that? That is I think we can sell logs and things over there. But yeah, this is a substantial piece of land, this is. So maybe this is something for the future when we have got some bigger equipment, maybe some big buds or quad tracks or something like that. I would love to get a big bud. But yeah, I don't know. This is always an option. I mean, we could just make a smaller field. We don't have to use the whole thing. But that just feels like a piece of land that we should reserve for later use. I think so. So I think it's gonna maybe be on the other side of the pond. And I'm just not sure if it's gonna be the one closer to us or the one further away on the other side of the road, because there's two pretty nice pieces of land over there that we can use for arable farming. And it's kind of exciting. I think it'll be pretty damn cool to do that. This field does look beautiful. It really does. But yeah, so that is the idea. And I think we will start work on that at some stage. Probably pretty soon. Since we're waiting for this crop to grow, we might as well keep ourselves busy with other work. But I think what we're going to do at the moment is I am going to grab the Mercedes, our little kudu, and the front loader, and I'm gonna get those logs loaded up. I actually forgot about those logs, so I'm gonna get those logs loaded up on the flatbed trailer, and we will go find a place to sell it and hopefully make a little bit of money, put a bit of money back in our bank account. And also I need to do that quickly because I just saw the weather forecast and it looks like it's gonna be raining anytime soon. So, yeah, let's get that done. That was a little bit more tricky than what I thought it was going to be. This is not a great grappling hook, I'll tell you that much. It's very, very difficult to pick up more than one log at a time with this hook. We might have a look around in the shop at some stage for a better hook. But for now, this will do. We're going to get it strapped up. I was able to move some of these smaller, lighter logs around just to get them a bit more, well, a bit better situated on the trailer. But that is going to be good enough for now. And obviously the heavens opened, and it's raining pretty good right now, but it's good for the crops. Can't complain about that at all. So I think the area that we saw earlier on was a sawmill, so I'm guessing that is where we will be able to sell this. It's not a lot, but I mean, if we get $1,000 for this, it's $1,000 that we didn't have, and it's $1,000 that's just sort of lying in our yard, and it's money. I mean, we need to use all the money we can. And you know what, lights probably wouldn't be a bad idea right now. Do we have high beams? Yeah, but the high beams aren't great. I just need to figure out. Okay, I think we're going left here. So yeah, I mean, it's lying around the yard and it's just in the way, really. So why not load it up and get rid of it? Maybe at some stage we'll actually buy a proper logging trailer if we can get a decent one, maybe a second-hand one. Something that's not too expensive. Then that'll make life a little bit easier. Alrighty. Is this where we sell logs? I think so. Alrighty. Let's get the straps taken care of. And see if we get paid. Well, we don't get paid. We can move these little logs. Let's see if we can... Right. Oh, there we go. Whoa. Okay, so I needed to go there. $1,571. Beautiful. Okay, at least now we know where we can sell the wood that we're cutting down, or the trees that we're cutting down. That's pretty good. $2,000. Well, nearly $2,000. Now I'm guessing wood chips over there, but we don't have a chipper, so we're not going to be doing that anytime soon. But hey, there you go. That is a decent amount of money for something that was just lying in the yard and that we didn't want. We don't need that lying around there. In fact, we might actually use a bit of that money to... Well, not now, but we can put that money down to buying hopefully a better grappler for this front loader, because this log grappler is not very good at all. So I'd like to buy another one, and hopefully we can get something a little bit better. This is really not a good one. It's a bit weird in the way that it works, that it sort of just grabs it doesn't really pull the log into the back of the fork where the log should be. It sort of just clamps it onto the front, and it makes it very unstable and doesn't really get a good grip on it. So yeah, not a great hook, but definitely usable. I mean, it did the job. It got the stuff on the trailer. And the smaller logs, as you saw there, we can sort of manhandle them around. They're not too heavy, but the bigger ones, there were two big ones that I could not move. So then it'll be a lot more handy to have some bigger, or well, yeah, some bigger equipment, or just usable equipment for things like that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive around the back here. I found that is the best way to put this trailer away, is go through the bush. I mean, that's kind of what tractors are made to do. So to get this in here, because there's no way I'm going to sit here and try and reverse this thing. Although at some stage we might build, when we've got money, we might build a shed for the trailers. Maybe like a drive-through shed that doesn't have the back, so we can build a road around the back, and it'll be a lot easier for us to get the trailers in and out of sheds, or a shed to keep them undercover, and we don't need to reverse them, because those dolly trailers, they're quite difficult to reverse. Not impossible, you just have to take it slow and, you know, anticipate the movements. But yeah, we can turn the lights off there. And this rain is beautiful. It really is. We're going to stay in here because it's nice and dry in here, but that's going to be great for the crops. But that is also basically the end of the day. It's coming up to 7 o'clock at night, and hopefully it rains through the night, and that'll be great for the crops. But that is going to be it for today, guys. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, and I will see you all next time.